So in this video, we're just going to go over a few things that I missed in the previous videos on functionality within BigCommerce. So another thing that I wanted to kind of go over that, they're little nitpicky things that I think are important to store owners. In particular, comparing them to other shopping carts and what they're being used for. So as everyone can see, there is an app store and it's competing pretty good with the Shopify app store. And there are a ton of them. Some of them apparently only work on the Enterprise and Pro plan, but even the free ones that they have are kind of a nice ad. So you got Receiptful, you've got List Track, you got Yotpo, which is for social reviews, which is always a great one to have, as well as loyalty programs. Just Uno I've used a couple times as well. And so let's look by. They have live chat on here. And they used to, well, let's see what they have for drop shipping here. Okay, don't use that, don't use that, don't use that, right? Those three right there, you lose money on every single one of them. They're in my opinion, they're worthless, right? Printful, interesting one, not bad to look at. Those who are doing like t-shirt printing. Rebilia is for recurring orders, something that BigCommerce doesn't have. A lot of the shopping carts don't have. So it's a nice way to be able to, let's say for my coffee, I could set this up and rebill once a month and have product shipped out once a month. This is HubLogic, which is for a multi-channel. There's a lot of other things. Order fulfillment, I bet you they'll have some. Again, don't use that, don't use that, don't use that. Heard great things about Ship Easy. Good thing about OrderDesk, Shipwire, good things I've heard about as well. So there's a ton of them. Live chat is good. Let's look at all of them here real quick just to see. Product ads, which would be Facebook ads. Alibaba, QuickBooks, BigCommerce to eBay in minutes. ShipStation is another nice one. Multi-level selling, Active Campaign, which is a really good email marketing system. I'm actually starting to use this one now over MailChimp even. Coupon Pop, Stamps.com, don't use that one. Upsells, there's just tons of them in here and they will all work with your store. So there's that. Email marketing. So you saw Active Campaign in there. I don't see Aweber. Maybe I'm wrong on that one. But the only four that are integrated right now are Constant Contact. Don't use that one. It's just a horrible system. Plus, they just merged with another company that has a reputation for destroying companies. iContact I haven't used too much. I think it's real similar to MailChimp, but maybe a little bit more restrictive. And Interspire is a self-hosted, so they don't have Aweber, they don't have GetResponse. It may be in the apps. I haven't looked too further into that. There's no integrated affiliate program in here as well. Not a whole lot you can do about it. Comparison engines. You can do Google Shopping Feed, and then they have 4 paid ones, which are BizRate, NextTag, PriceGrabber, and Shopping.com. They don't have Bing.com on here. They don't have a few of the other ones, but it's a good start for what you want to do. Site speed. Let's do this here. I always go over to Gmetrics just to see how fast it is. All right, so 1.6 seconds, not bad. A little bit slower than a Shopify store, but faster than 90% of the WordPress e-commerce sites out there. So definitely not bad. So it's good on speed. They use a content delivery network, which is helpful as well. So the kind of that last edge rank that you want there, you're going to get that as well. Drop shipping friendly, yes and no. It doesn't have multiple warehouses to ship from, like 3D Cart does, but I've used it for drop shipping. It works fine. The key thing with drop shipping is figuring out what you're going to price your shipping at, and sometimes you'll lose a little bit of money if you ship from multiple warehouses, but that's probably the only thing that's, where it's maybe not as good as others. But I mean, other than that, the system is pretty powerful, as you can see. It's easy to set up. The key thing is being prepared. So in that case there, again, go ahead, play around with it, see if it works for you. So just a reminder, if you want to see the sheet that I set up that goes through my little checklist and notes, go over to member.onlinestorehelp.com and sign up for my free portal where you can go ahead and download any of these. So check the link below and go ahead and check it out.